Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday morning safety meeting. We've got quite a bit to cover today, so I'm going to try and make it short and sweet. For inspections this week, we had 5 that were clean and 2 that were not. For the 2 inspections that were not clean, unfortunately, one of them had 3 violations and the other had 2. The one with 3 was all unsafe driving, and the one with 2 was also unsafe driving. So that's not going to help us out very much, unfortunately, but we did have 5 inspections that were clean. So for those 5 clean inspections, Mike Johnson, Jose Ortiz, Lee Edwards, Ron Archuleta, and Josh Rivera. This is Ron's 5th clean inspection, I think, in the last year and a half. So that's incredible. He's never gotten an inspection violation, and I wish he would get inspected more than some of the ones that are getting violations. So great work out there. We've got some work to do. Going right along with that, our CSA numbers have improved in every single category, and it's thanks to those that are getting clean inspections. We announced the DOT blitz that's going on right now. It's happening until the 18th. We've been talking about it for 2 months, and it's very, very perturbing to talk to people and say, there's a DOT blitz going on right now. And they're like, no, I had no idea. That tells me you don't read your messages. You obviously don't watch the safety meeting, and you're the same people getting violations. So that's going to stop. We will do this by you or through you. We have to get clean inspections. Like I said, they are expected. And like I said last week, I don't think we should pay any money for clean inspections, but we do. And for the 5 people that I just listed here, they're getting $70 because they got clean inspections during the blitz week. And they're not the ones that I'm talking to about this because they're out there doing what they're supposed to. So keep in mind, this blitz is going on until the 18th. Yes, there is a DOT blitz going on, which those of you watching the meeting, you all know this because you pay attention, hopefully. So going right along with that, there is another blitz that's going to be coming up in August, the 22nd through the 28th. The Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance is having their brake blitz, which we've done really well during this blitz, all things considered. The brake blitz scares the tar out of me because that means they're going to be giving level 1 inspections, which most of the inspections we've gotten this week were, some were not. But for brakes, that's all going to be level 1. They're going to be getting under your truck, which means you need to be doing the same thing. I've heard people say, well, I'm not doing that. Well, then you shouldn't be here because that's how they're going to find violations because we're too lazy to look at stuff like that. That's unacceptable. You can go to a truck stop and have them check your brakes. I'm pretty sure, which Loves will announce this before the actual blitz, I'm pretty sure they will do it for free. So if you don't take advantage of that, that's on you. They'll have a mechanic go in, make sure everything's good, and make sure that you're going to be legal to pass that inspection. So keep in mind that's coming up August 22nd through 28th. And if you think they're only going to look at brakes, you're crazy. They're going to be looking at everything. Have your permit books in order. Have paper logs ready to go. I had somebody this week that actually got a clean inspection that did not know there was a blitz going on. But luckily, they got a clean inspection, and hopefully they're watching this meeting now to pay a little bit closer attention because we have to make sure we prepare ourselves. If we don't, then that's on us for not doing our due diligence in something that we've been discussing for the last few months. So if anybody needs help, we would be happy to assist. The shop would be happy to assist. If you're coming by the yard, have the shop take a look at your brakes, make sure everything's good to go so you get that clean inspection because you will also get $70 during this week as well. I want to talk about unreported trailer damages. We've done a pretty decent job of reporting trailer damages. Calling me and reporting it is great, but we have to report it to the guard shack at that facility. If you do not, we're not going to be able to go after that customer. I have looked like an idiot a few times this week trying to charge customers, and they say, well, do you have a report where your driver sent it into the guard shack? And I have to tuck my tail in between my legs, come back. No, but there's a huge hole through the roof of the trailer. Well, you didn't report it to the guard shack. I'm guessing we're not Hulk smashing a hole through the roof of the trailer. That's obviously done by a forklift. If we see that, we have to report it to the individual working at the guard shack. If they don't want to give you their name, that's fine. Usually, you can just date and time stamp a photo, and that'll tell us all we need to know. And that will help us in turn go after that customer so we can charge them, back that money. And if you are the one that reported it, we will then pay you $200 once we are paid from that customer. So that's a big deal. And on the latter side of that, we're going to start charging people for not doing that. So that's part of our job. So if you're going in there not reporting trailer damages or just sending me pictures, hey, this trailer's damaged, and you don't say anything, we're going to start charging people that had those trailers and aren't doing that. I know that sounds harsh, but we've got to get the point across. We've gone over this for months and months and months, and it's the same people that keep reporting damages. So it'd be nice, to see a few new names pop up on my email with pictures of trailer damage and a report from the guard shack, a trailer inspection, or just a note saying I reported it to Ryan at the guard shack at Fort Worth Dry or at Nestle Purina in Denver. Nestle Purina in Denver is where we're having a ton of damages. I know that they have people working at the guard shack there, and the first thing they ask me is, did you get an inspection report? I can either say yes, or I can unfortunately tell them no. So please, going forward, and we've sent messages out on the Qualcomm about this as well, make sure that you are reporting this damage. I'd like to put $200 in your pocket and get money put in our pocket too for getting these trailers fixed. We've got a lot of van trailers out there with minor scratches and dents, and some out there that look like they've gone through a hurricane. So we need to do our part in reporting so we can get those fixed. I digress. Unscheduled roadside inspections, so kind of going back along with the blitz. So after, of course, last year from March until October, November of 2020, with COVID and everything, there were not a lot of roadside inspections, which was awesome, and it also was not awesome, because in order for us to improve our CSA scores, we have to get clean roadside inspections, and it also goes by our peers, how many inspections they are getting and how many they're passing or not. So the unscheduled roadside frequency in quarter 1 and quarter 2 of 2021 has gone up immensely, and it's only going to keep going up. As we all know, as much as they say they don't, those officers have a quota to make while they're out there. They can't just sit out there twiddling their thumbs. They have to pull people over. They have to do inspections, part of their job. That number is only going to go up. All you have to think about is the number of inspections that they weren't able to do in 2020. They're going to cover that ground in 2021. And once again, we must be ready. Hopefully this doesn't affect a lot of people, mainly refrigerated folks. 10 New York State Thruway rest areas are closing July 29th for I think a $450 million redevelopment plan. They're going to be closed for an undisclosed amount of time. So it's going to be a pain in the neck to get through there. There will be some parking spots available, and you can still get fuel. I know everybody hates going up there, but this is all throughout the state of New York. So if you're going to be heading up there, make sure you get on their state website to see how that will affect you, because I'm sure it's going to cause traffic jams as well, especially around the boroughs. So just keep that in mind. If you're heading up to New York, pay attention. Rand McNally, I know we've got a lot of people that use the Rand McNally GPS. They just came out with the Overdrive 8 Pro 2. I guess it's an all-in-one GPS, dash cam, tablet, and satellite radio. You can find online, there's like a $30 rebate for, if you buy one of these, you can get $30 off online purchases, and I can't remember what else. I know a lot of people use them. That's the only reason I wanted to divulge that information. And then for some good news, Loves and Pilot on Wednesday, July 21st, are giving away free hot dogs and half-price drinks. So if you're out on the road and you're hungry for a snack, I guess it's National Hot Dog Day. And if you're coming through the yard, you can always bring me one too. So I'm kidding. The last thing that I want to do, we've got a new individual in the safety department that's going to be helping us out. This is Tyler Revis. Tyler's going to be handling hours of service. He's going to be helping out with inspections. He's just going to be part of our safety team, and we are thrilled to have him. He is at extension 5004, and I am at 3107. If there's anything that we can do to help, please let us know. I hope we can really kick some butt through these upcoming inspection blitzes, and we will do whatever we can to assist. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I don't know if you can tell, but it's going to be wet here and throughout the Midwest. So watch that following distance. Make sure you leave yourself an out. Have a great weekend.